Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so this will be a general daily oracle message for you today. Okay, as always, take it how it resonates. Also, this can be for cross watchers. It can be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so let's see what your card says. Okay, so we've got quiet time. Okay, so maybe some of you need a rest right now. Okay, you could have withdrawn yourself from a situation. You could be far away right now. Maybe you need a holiday, maybe you need a vacation. You need some time to yourself, okay? You could be having a headache. Maybe people around you are causing you a bit of disruption and you just need some quiet time. You know, you need to nurture yourself, love yourself, show yourself some love, show yourself some TLC. But I'm picking up a bit of disruption. Okay, maybe you live in a very noisy neighborhood and you need some quiet time. You need to have a rest because you're tired, okay? You know, you could be overworked, overstressed, overtired, exhausted, you know, physically exhausted. You've been overdoing it, you've been overdoing things, and you just need to have a rest. You know, you need to recharge your batteries, as we all do. You know, we're only human, okay? And drink more water. Okay, somebody could be dehydrated here. And just take some time for you, yeah? Because I feel a lot of you just want to listen to your head right now, Virgo. Yeah, you just want to listen to your head, because I feel like there's been a lot going on around you, and it's just a bit too much. And you just need some quiet time. You just need some quiet. You just want to listen to your head, yeah. And that's why my voice is going like that, because you need a break. You need a rest. You need some quiet time, yeah. You just want to listen to your head. Go somewhere quiet. You know, take a vacation, go somewhere quiet, you know, where it's just about you. You know, you're important, aren't you? You're important too. So with your love message, we've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. And then with your angel messages, we've got spread your wings. Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. So someone is getting ready to take action, to communicate, to spread their wings, to open up, to tell you how they feel. Someone from the past is coming back. This is familiar energy. Okay, this is a past person, someone that you could have had a connection with, you could have been in a relationship with. Maybe back then it wasn't the right time, maybe they had lessons to learn, but this person very much wants to sweep you off your feet, take you out, treat you, do things with you, you know, and just, there's lots of love here, okay? There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot to go on, okay? You could be dealing with someone who has dark hair, who likes to wear makeup, someone who's very muscular. They like to work out, yeah? So their physical, you know, their appearance is quite muscular, okay? And also there's going to be a lot of passion here, Virgo, okay? So if you've been waiting to hear from someone, or you've been wanting to come back together with someone, a soulmate, a twin flame, okay, this is very much what the message is saying for you today, okay? Someone is getting ready to talk. You know, they want to apologize, they want to, you know, offer you their love, their heart. They want to, you know, resolve a situation, bring balance to a situation, have that peaceful resolution, okay? And I keep being guided back to this one here. I keep being guided back to that. I think that you've known this person for a really long time, quite a few years, possibly even since childhood, okay? So it's going to be like a reconciliation. You know, you're reconciling with somebody from the past. So with a lot of you, I feel that you're going to be very surprised, you know, to hear from this person, because you wasn't expecting it. So it's going to be very unexpected, but also this is going to make you happy. Okay, because a lot of you, this is mutual, Virgo. They really are going to sweep you off your feet. So your message of the day is the Six of Swords. Okay, so this is air energy. Okay, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So someone is or has walked away from a situation. You know, they've severed ties with it, they've broke bonds with it because it wasn't meeting their expectations. You know, this is also about leaving a part of yourself that you don't like behind. You know, you're seeking harbour elsewhere. So someone has walked away from a home situation. It could have been a work situation, could have been a relationship, could have been a third party. There's something here that's being left behind because it needs to, because somebody wasn't happy. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling them. Okay. Also I see here traveling. I see someone taking a little sort of vacation, mini trip for themselves, needing to find themselves again because they could have lost sight of who they was a little bit, and just doing a bit of introspection, and just spending some time alone. Yeah, I keep hearing, you know, someone wants to spend some time alone, release any fear, and also getting their head clear as well, and getting that sort of mental clarity as well, in case they've got a bit of mental conflict going on. So they just might need to free themselves from that conflict that they've got going on within them. And I keep hearing somebody wants to find some sort of space. Someone needs space as well, just to feel more calmer and more relaxed and less stressed, because I feel that they could have been in a situation where it was quite stressful. So yeah, seeking harbour elsewhere. And this is about new opportunities as well, and starting new chapters there as well. So we've got the Four of Wands for you today, Virgo. Okay, so this is fire energy. Okay, so this is like going back to your roots. Okay, this is about holidaying, vacationing, happy families dynamic, building from a strong foundation. The Four of Wands is the card of long-term commitment. Okay, so there's something going on that's going to be cause for celebration. Okay, it could be someone coming back from a university, coming back from a holiday, vacation. Also, someone could be relocating, moving into a new home, you know, moving into a new house, buying a new house. This is very much something to do with the environment and home. Okay, I'm feeling secure and happy and abundant and safe. And I definitely see someone getting married here, okay, because the Four of Wands is also the card of marriage. Okay, also this Four of Wands, this tells me that someone here is very traditional, very old-fashioned, very family orientated, and also they like to do things properly, you know, like I said, building from a strong foundation. And I do see that something here has got a lot of potential here as well, and it's really growing and evolving here. There's a lot of green here, there's a lot of blue, and I do see lots and lots of celebrating here, Virgo. So we've got the Ten of Swords for you today. Okay, so this is air energy. Okay, so I interpret this card in many ways. Now, some sort of cycle has come to an end. Okay, an abrupt, painful ending here. Hard times have come to an end. Everything is over. Tens are about the cards of a card of completion. Okay, completion. That's what I keep hearing. Something here has ended. It was a dark cycle. Okay, somebody was in darkness. They suffered a lot of betrayal. They suffered a lot of backstabbing, even injury. But what they will do is they will pull the swords out of their back, and they will get back up. There's yellow here. The sun is coming up. It won't be cloudy and dark and stormy forever. This person's persevered. They were strong. Okay, and they still are standing strong. It's just going to take them time to, you know, get their strength back. It could have been a third-party situation. It could have been a bad relationship, a bad marriage. Maybe they were around someone that was very toxic, destructive, narcissistic, cruel. But the Ten of Swords is saying, even though, you know, it's ended, but, you know, better things are coming. The sun is coming up. Don't give up. You will get your strength back. Persevere. You've got this. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Supportive friends and family around you. Yeah, could have even been someone at work, Virgo, that betrayed you, and you know they got their karma. This is also about bad karma. Something come back on them for how they treated you. Yeah, so there's a lesson here. So the good outweighs the bad. And also with this Ten of Swords, if it's to do with a romantic nature, it tells me that someone doesn't want something to be over. Maybe they feel left behind, abandoned. They don't want it to be over. If there's been a breakup or something, yeah. Someone could be trying to fix something that's broken. They don't want it to be over. I just keep hearing karma with this as well. Karma. It's like the tables have turned, the roles have reversed. It's like, you know that saying, what goes around comes around? Yeah. But there's a lesson here, like I said, Virgo. Someone's strong here. Someone's being strong. But, you know, take it how it resonates. And there's definitely something going on with fear. Someone could be afraid here to start a new chapter, to start a new cycle, to leave something behind them. They're afraid. Maybe someone feels like they haven't got a voice right now. Maybe they're asking for help. They're trying to reach out, but they're afraid. So Virgo. Ooh, okay. So we've got the King of Pentacles for you today, okay? So the King of Pentacles is a earth sign. He's known as a Taurus, okay? This could be you, as you know, earth energy. This could be you. You could be dealing with a fellow earth sign. So the King of Pentacles is a very powerful leader. He's someone of authority. He likes to take charge of the situation. You know, he's really good with business, communication. He's very creative, grounded, hardworking. He's very good with money, so very good with stability. So someone could be in charge of their own business here. Okay, you could be dealing with someone that is very financially secure. Okay, this could be someone, it could be someone's boss, an entrepreneur person, someone that wants to invest in a business here. This could be someone that you're going into business with. If you don't know who this is, then maybe there's a new energy coming into your life, a new person, a romance, you know, an admirer. Maybe someone's a bit nervous to approach you, to talk to you. You could be, you know, someone at work, they might like you, they want to approach you, ask you out on a date. But the King of Pentacles is very, very good with building as well, building things, you know, like communication, building businesses, building houses. So this could be someone that you've manifested into your life, Virgo, okay? And also I see you working very hard, doing a lot of manifesting, focused, you know, on your finances here, and just really, really focused on that profit, you know, making a life for yourself, building a future for yourself from a strong foundation. Also with this King of Pentacles, if someone's watching your social media, I feel like, because there's a bit of blue here, I feel like someone could have a lot of feelings for you, you know, love, emotion. It could be a familiar energy here, okay? So like I said, if you don't know who this earth sign is, then there might be a new person coming in here, okay, to make you a love offer. It could lead to something long term, and yeah, just very, very grounded, stable, powerful, someone of authority. As you can hear, there's birds tweeting outside, so maybe somebody wants to talk to you, you know, communication, open up their throat chakra. But at the moment, there's just a lot of watching and spying and admiring from afar. But yeah, I feel like somebody wants to give someone a gift here, something to do with growth. I keep hearing growth, I keep hearing developing, and I keep hearing blossoming. So there's definitely something going on with business and investments here. Could be a financial opportunity here for you, Virgo, which is really good, because I keep hearing growth. Wow, so we've got reconciliation here, okay? I think this has come up for you previously, Virgo, and my throat feels a bit blocked, so there might be something going on with fear, okay? So someone from your past is returning to your life, so there's a past person coming back here to reconcile with you. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friend, it could be, you know, someone from your childhood, someone that you've known since you were a child, reconnecting with old friends, someone that you haven't seen for a long time. But with a lot of you, there is someone from the past wanting to make amends, rebuild bridges, a love interest. Could be someone that you know that you've got a soulmate connection with, and they're going to sweep you up off your feet. I keep hearing nerves and I keep hearing fear. So maybe this person's nerves are getting the better of them, okay? Maybe they're nervous, maybe they're shy to approach you, to ask you out on a date. If you haven't seen someone for a really long time, it can be awkward, it can be nerve-wracking. But yeah, this person is working on setting their intentions and making their presence known, okay? Someone wants to reconcile, okay? So there is going to be a reunion with someone from your past, like I said, wanting to heal, wanting a union with you, and maybe they want to express how they feel, you know, show you that love, that affection that they didn't in the past. Maybe they weren't ready for a relationship or anything serious, you know, maybe they were in denial. Okay, so they could have been running from the connection, but maybe now they are ready to commit and, you know, settle down and have something more serious. And maybe if you were in separation, you know, you both had that time to sort of grow and evolve, you know, like spiritually, and you had that separation because you both needed that time to learn lessons, you know, to figure things out. And then the universe is saying that it's time to come back together. But there is a little fear because you can hear it in my throat. So someone's throat chakra is closed at the moment, but they could be working on that. Okay, they're getting ready to come in with that truth and clarity. This could have already happened. You could already be in union. Okay, you could be dealing with someone who is, with both of you, I'd say, you know, if it's soulmates, extremely attracted to each other. Okay, someone has like a muscular physique, so they like to work out, and they're just doing a lot of thinking and contemplating and anticipating and strategizing the correct way to sort of approach you, but they're very nervous because I'm channeling that energy, that nervous energy, so they could be a little bit shy. But yeah, I feel, Virgo, that this message has come up for you for a reason, because the universe is trying to send you a message. So yeah, there is someone here that really cares for you. Okay, I am sensing something going on with the throat chakra because my throat feels a bit blocked, so maybe there's not much communication going on right now with something or someone. Okay, so what we've got for you today is the Queen of Wands, fire sign. Okay, she could be an Aries, could be a Leo, okay, could be a Sagittarius, but she is known as an Aries or a Leo. Okay, she can be very intimidating. Also, she's very sexual. Everyone's attracted to her, you know, everyone finds her attractive because what radiates off of her is confidence, you know, and that's what attracts people. Now, the Queen of Wands is one of the most powerful queens in the tarot. Okay, she's very powerful, she's very independent, she's very passionate, she's very fiery. Okay, she doesn't take any nonsense from anyone, could be in charge of their own business here. Okay, now this could be someone's mum, it could be a third party, someone at work, maybe it's you, maybe you're choosing to be withdrawn at the moment. Okay, the Queen of Wands is very much, she relies on herself, very independent. Okay, if it is a third party, then that's why this Queen has come up in a third party. Okay, so you could be dealing with a female competitor, rivalry. Okay, but a lot of you are very much in your power right now. You've got your crown on, you're in your power. There could be someone watching you on social media, spying, possibly wanting to, you know, come and talk to you, relight that spark, that fire. Okay, someone could be far away here, they could work outdoors. Okay, also with this Queen of Wands, this could be someone's baby mama as well. Yeah, she seems really important because the energy that I'm getting from this card for you, Virgo, is important. She's very important. She could be someone, you know, really serious. She could be someone's boss. Okay, there could be something going on with someone's boss, or you like to be your own boss. You like to be self-employed. You like to work for yourself. Yeah, powerful. You know, she's really powerful. You know, good with finances. She doesn't really depend on anyone. She just depends on herself. She just works for herself. Yeah. Okay. So your card of the day is the Page of Swords. Okay. So this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So at the moment, someone could have their guard up. Okay. They could be protecting themselves at the moment. You know, protecting their surroundings. Maybe they don't want to communicate right now. Maybe they just don't want to do any peopling right now. The Page of Swords is very much the intriguer. Okay, he watches everything. He sort of gathers his resources, gathers his information before he approaches people. And this is also about clarity, making a conscious decision and making a decision as well. Okay, because swords are about communication, truth, diplomacy, you know. And I feel like someone could be spying on someone's social media, having a, you know, think how to approach, you know, how to communicate something, how to voice something. So they're doing a lot of strategizing and planning. Also, someone could be asking people for help, you know, friends, family, how to approach this, how to approach that, you know, to find a peaceful resolution. Okay, so we've got a lot of spying going on. Okay, so you could be spying, they could be spying. Okay, he's very much the card of, you know, who's looking at who, that sort of thing. That's the type of vibe I get. Okay, someone could be very far away right now, very distant right now. Like I said, they're just gathering everything up, gathering their bearings, and just thinking the correct way to approach something. Okay, also this could be you, Virgo, waiting to hear from someone. Okay, so it looks like someone does want to take action and communicate, but they're just probably having a good think. The best way to start up the conversation, the best way to approach it. You know, they want to be confident, victorious. Yeah, so we've got the Seven of Cups for you today. Okay, so this is water energy. So some of you or someone around you could be feeling very daydreamy right now. They're in some sort of dream state, some sort of illusion. You know, their head is a bit scrambled. Emotions are clouding their judgment. Okay, maybe they're drinking too much and it's affecting their judgment. Okay, the Seven of Cups is the card of confusion, indecisiveness, doubt, worry. Maybe someone is having trouble making a conscious decision, prioritizing, keeping their options open. Maybe they don't know what they want right now. Okay, maybe this is you. And also with the Seven of Cups, this is someone that doesn't want to know what's going on around them. They're kind of avoiding a situation, but they need to make a decision here, you know, what they want to do, and walk away from something. This is also about leaving something behind, the Seven of Cups. Maybe they need to quit drinking, maybe they need to stop with the options, because I feel like they're all over the place at the moment. They're just stuck in some sort of emotional cocoon, some sort of bubble. They need to be more productive, because at the moment I feel that they're just sort of drowning, like in emotion. So that could be going on around you, Virgo. And also this is about people need to think outside the box, and they need to see the possibilities. They need to see the bigger picture, see the reality of things. Like I said, they're stuck in some sort of illusion. So that is your card of the day. Hope it was insightful. And I'll see you again real soon for some more messages and readings. Take care, Virgo.